Hello everyone, Clint here. I hope everybody is doing great today. Today I'm coming at you with an accessory for our fancy new Galaxy Watch 8 Classics. This one's from Spigen, and this is, they call it a bezel tune, but, I've done several reviews of bezel, make your watch look different by a stick-on bezel there, and I've never actually done one from Spigen, and I happened to see that, so I thought I'd give it a shot. I can already tell this looks like it's going to be a chunky monkey, and it's really going to change the look of our watch here. I've done these from Ringke, I've done it from different brands, and they all cool. They definitely change the look of your watch here, and this one is for the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic. Let's go ahead and pull it out here. Going to have the the bezel there. Yeah, that is thick. Yeah, look at that. That is definitely going to give you some bling for sure. And here on this side, you're going to have a little extra. Basically, this is going to be some extra stickers. So if you do need to pop it off and on, they do give you some extra stickers. And then basically a guitar pick so you can pop it off when you need to pop it off. So, very interesting. So I'm just going to do a dry fit on this so you guys can see. Bam. There you go. Yeah, that is crazy big. Crazy big. I wonder how the bezel thing's going to work. Maybe once it sticks, the bezel will work. Man, my watch is really dirty. Sorry about that. And then, yeah, there we go. So let's go ahead and, drop it back on there. That is definitely blingy. All right, let's go ahead and give it a shot, man. I'm even going to install this with my watch still on my wrist. And as you can see there, it is just a sticker. That's pretty much all that is right there, is a sticker. And it sticks right on the front of this guy here. You want to line that up. Always try to use, when you're using a bezel, try to use a watch face with with a tick mark for you to line that up, because once you cover that, you end up covering the other tick marks, and so you want to be able to line that baby up perfectly right there, and that is lined up nicely, and then all you do is press, man. Just press that in there, and there you go. Then you got a bezel. Very good. The only thing about this one now is when you have, it does rotate, so it sticks to the rotating bezel, and that's what causes it to spin that guy. It looks cool spinning. Look at that. Woo! That is pretty cool. Sorry. The only thing is, your tick mark won't get lined up once you have that on there. So, man, that would bug me, and I'd constantly be getting it set back to 0. Otherwise, you're gonna have it like all cockeyed there, pointing to weird stuff. Which, if that's your thing, cool, man. But man, does that change the look of the watch or what? The only big thing here, yeah, look at that. That looks pretty cool. Very cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at how thick it is. So it definitely adds some height between the screen and the top of the bezel. So it gives you even a little bit more protection if that's your band right there. It does even kind of come over to the sides even further, even kind of goes off the edge over here on this side, off the edge of where the watch is right there. And then here on the front, it looks pretty good on the front, goes there. But, it does stick out a little bit there. So when you're, doing your swipes, you feel it for sure. You definitely feel that guy. But bezel works great. Really, you put these on here because they look cool, guys, right? I mean, this looks totally cool. That locks in there. This bezel locks in every time at the 12 o'clock, so that makes it a little bit easier. You won't have to worry about it being just a hair off on you like that. It locks right in there at the 12 o'clock. Yeah, pretty cool. But, man, it's really deep, like really deep in there. Very deep. Not sure if I like that, but looks good. All right, so what do you guys think of this? Do you think maybe a little bit more minimal, or you do like this, like in your face? It definitely looks good. Spigen Bezel Tune. Black. This one's black. Obviously, they make a couple different ones. I got the black one, and yeah, cool. Very cool. See you on the next one.